What's up, everyone? Coop here. Back today for our Wednesday episode 3 of our Season 14 Road to 2000, at least, hopefully. Back here with the team we've been using the last couple of episodes. Haven't made any changes. I feel like I haven't played enough to feel like there's anything I would really want to change. One of the things I'm considering, mostly because I just want to use it, is making this a more offensive Gengar. I understand why it is Perish Trap, so I may keep it that way. But stuff like Gliscor is getting really annoying to play against, so maybe changing this to something like HP Ice Gengar or Icy Wind Gengar might be a little more fun. This looks kind of like a Yakemon team. For those guys who don't know, Yakemon is you just run 4 attacks on all of your Pokemon. And everything is like invested in attack stat and HP. You don't bother investing in speed or defenses because the idea is that Pokemon is a game of switches. You switch into your counter on, against whatever your opponent has out, and then they'll switch into a counter. So the idea is that speed doesn't really matter if you're switching every turn, and you want to just be able to fire off as much damage as possible with as much coverage as possible. That's kind of the theory behind it. Not sure I totally buy into that, but yeah, we have a Tyranitar here, which I don't really know how I kill that thing. Stealth Rocks are going to be nice to get up, so I probably will lead off with my Heatran here. Latias is pretty good at KOing stuff as well. Or, sorry, Tapu Lele is pretty good at KOing stuff like Latias as well. It's pretty got some good power behind it. And I think Amoonguss here just to help deal with Finny, huh? Yeah, that seems pretty good to me. Curious to see what this is for my opponent. I do really want Rocks up though. It's going to help a lot with the Gyarados and the Zapdos. Alright, let's see what my opponent's got for me. Hopefully we don't see a Gyarados lead. Yeah, okay, got the lead right. So as much as I want to switch out, if this is in fact like a Yakemon type team, I don't want him just staying in to like Choice Band bulldoze me or something. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw off a Flamethrower here. Flamethrower hits everything pretty well, and I don't think he can really, like, if he brings in Gyarados, okay, fine, but that's what I needed Rocks up for anyway, so if he's going to bring it hard in, not great. And this is what I needed. Okay, so I could have set up Rocks for free, but okay. I'm going to get off my Flamethrower on this, which is okay with me. He's going to have a Surf coming out here. Do you see a berry? No, we don't see an item. I'll go to Amoonguss here. It's literally why I have this Pokemon. If he has Ice Beam, that could be annoying. If it is like I said, like a Yakemon team where he's just 4 attacks Finny. That could be annoying. But he just Moonblasts turn 1 here. I don't know what he was expecting to catch with the Moonblast. Doesn't do a whole lot. I feel like you're not going to stay in here unless you have Ice Beam, which I can scout for. I have leftovers on Heatran. I'm going to go back out to Heatran and see if he goes into Ferrothorn here. Yeah. Yeah, we'll bring Heatran back in here. Very good. Oh, he's not going to risk the Ferrothorn here, I don't think. Yeah, I'll put up my Rocks this turn. It's going to help chip away at those Finny switch-ins. Wondering if he's going to pull a double or do something else, predicting that. So how much does Finny do to Amoonguss? That didn't look like choice specs damage from the Finny. I don't think it's choice locked into whatever it goes for. But I have Protect for a reason. If he Calm Minds, I guess it could be an issue, but I don't feel like he's going to Calm Mind. Let's see, offensive Moonblast. That did about what offensive Moonblast should. So I'll just protect her. See what he goes for. Now the nice thing is that Misty Terrain is over after this turn, so I could Toxic him. Yeah, it's HP Fire. HP Fire is literally not going to do anything to this Pokemon. Moonblast. Yeah, I don't know if he thought like I would stay in because he revealed HP Fire, but I'm not risking that. Your HP Fire is gonna do jack diddly do to Amoonguss. So we burn off the Z move from my opponent, so he doesn't have any Z moves for the rest of the game. It's gonna bounce. Yeah, this do a whole lot. I mean, I always have a free switch into Heatran on the Ferrothorn, so I'm less concerned about that. I'll just go ahead and Giga Drain. I think he's gonna switch out, but I'm not gonna risk it. So he stayed in. So. Glad I made this play. It doesn't do a whole lot. I'm gonna get off a good chunk on this Finny. It's unrecoverable damage. Yeah, that does a lot. Does a lot to my opponent there. I'm gonna go out to my Heatran now. So the Finny's now in range of Lele Psychic. Dude, awesome blossom. Man, it must feels bad for this man at this point. Like, it feels bad, man. I feel bad. And I'm playing this guy. Yeah, I just didn't expect him to stand there and let his Finny get to a kill by Giga Drain when he has Ferrothorn. Anyways, free Flamethrower. We'll go off another 25% on the Finny if it comes out here. I don't think this thing can switch in anymore. I think it's basically trapped in here. Yeah. Just throw off my Protect. It is Pump. Cool. I'm actually tempted to stay in here. I think I am going to stay in here. Yeah, I knew he was going to do that. Man, it feels bad if you're this guy. Now it's going to KO because I have the Flash Fire boost. Oh my goodness. Guys. Oh, this is where you just retire, dude. You got to retire for maybe not for your career, but for the day at least after a game like this. Oh shit. This thing. I can't even Toxic it. I'm gonna go Lele here. I pretty much have to, I think. Scary Pokemon. Banded? Are you banned? The nice thing is I'm stalling out the Misty Terrain here. It's gonna Mega Evolve. Okay, I don't need to stall Misty Terrain. I got rid of it, so I can Toxic now. Mega T-Tar. Okay, so it's not banned. And took one turn of Rocks. Okay, good. Superpowers into me. He's superpowered into that. I could throw off a Moonblast here. But I feel like he's gonna go Ferrothorn. Yeah, I feel like he's probably gonna go Ferrothorn here. Won't lose anything by going back to my Heatran, I don't think. I can Toxic this thing now. Yeah. Is he gonna give me this Pokemon? Is this guy gonna give me this Pokemon here? I think Flamethrower is my best play regardless. Yeah. I was afraid he might stay in here, finally. Yeah. That's always my best play. I got Chip off on T-Tar. Maybe I burned it. And the nice thing now is I'm stalling out Sandstorm, so he's not going to be able to stall down my Lele. Or he's not going to be able to really take that Moonblast from Lele super well once the Sandstorm is gone. He's going to take another 12.5% from Stealth Rocks. I'm going to get off my Toxic on him. And then I think we're good. I feel like I might predict Lele here. I haven't real Toxic yet, so he probably thinks he walls me pretty hard here. Yeah, oh, I know it's speed. Cool. So yeah, I think it's probably a Yakemon with 4 attacks on everything. If I had speed the Tyranitar, I shouldn't be able to beat Mega T-Tar. Yeah, he crunches expecting Lele. It's not going to do a lot. I think he might just forfeit at this point. It's over. Yeah. Because I just have to preserve my Lele and stall the Sandstorm and it's over. Especially if he's not Dragon Dance. So, yeah, good first game. Took a little bit because of all the switching, but that was not a good game for my opponents. Yeah, I hope you guys appreciated that one. I was flexing some of those predict muscles a bit in that game. I'm saving the video of that. That was a good game. That was on camera though, so whatever. That was hype though. That was hype. Alright, we're almost at 1600. Should be around 1590 or so. Yep. Uh-oh. Thought that my DS just popped out. Hopefully it's not going to affect anything until later. Alright, 1514 here. He's got Meta Hydreigon, Finny over Azumarill, Nihilego, Celesteela, Thunderous Tea. This is actually really close to a team that I used that I got to 2000 with back in the end of SM, Season 6 SM, and then Season 7, first season in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So, Metagross, oh, this is kind of ugly, because Metagross is our way of dealing with, our Slowbro is our way of dealing with Mega Metagross. Unfortunately, it has Hydreigon for that. I do think I have to bring Slowbro though. Heatran's really good for the Celesteela. Finny's annoying. Mungus comes in pretty freely on that, at least. I think this is where I bring Snorlax, actually. I think I'm going to bring Slowbro, Snorlax, and Mungus, I think. I think Mungus gives me coverage. I'm going to... what's he going to lead with? I think Slowbro is just a good lead here. I don't know about this matchup. We'll see. Right, I'm curious to see what my opponent brings versus me. This is just one of the aspects of learning the team. It's just kind of learning what certain people bring against your team comp. So I'm curious to see what he brings. I think Hydreigon is a must for my opponent. I think it's really good against me. But I think I have Snorlax to switch in for pretty okay on this thing. Yeah, he should just Dark Pulse here. I'll be able to scout the damage. I was worried about him bleeding Hydreigon because it is so good against me, but I was just kind of running out of time to try and pick what I really wanted. Let's see. Snorlax versus Hydreigon. Let's see. Choice Specs, Dark Pulse is going to do about 40% to me. We'll see what he's got. I don't know that I'm necessarily going to Belly Drum up here. I don't know that it's necessary for me to do that in order to win. I think the more important thing is going to be recycling my berry and just coming in and being able to take special hits like this. So we'll get to see what his item is here. That doesn't look like Specs, it looks like probably Scarf to me. Let's see. Choice Scarf, Hydreigon. Let's see. 73 maximum for Modest Scarf. He did 66, which is within the range of Modest Scarf. Can Timid Scarf do that damage? No. Okay, it could be a max roll Timid, but more than likely he's just Modest then. More than likely he's just Modest. So, you don't have great switch-ins to this thing. I mean, maybe you could go Celesteela here. So, but I don't really care about that. I'll just go ahead and return here. I don't think he should stay in here. Yeah, he goes that. Oh, okay, he's Taunt, so he's not Scarf. Okay, so this is a really good hit for me then. Nice return. That does a lot of damage to him. I don't know if he's going to stay in to do that again, or to attack again. I feel like that's kind of a risky play when you need the Hydreigon for the Slowbro. Yeah, he goes Celesteela. Very good. I don't want to stay in here. He's going to Leech Seed this turn, I would say. I think he's going to Leech Seed, right? So I'm going to go out to my Mungus and see if I can get a Spore off on the Celesteela. Hope it's not Air Slash, Leech Seed, but or Sub. Could be Sub. Celesteela's going to be annoying to deal with because I didn't bring Heatran. Definitely. Yeah, Leech Seeds. So my opponent has no sleep switches other than Tapu Fini or Substitute on this thing. See leftovers, he can't be Z Air Slash, so I should live any hit guaranteed. Flamethrow's not going to do anything to me. Yeah, doesn't do a whole lot. I'm going to put this thing to sleep. So I can't really break this thing super well, so I think he spent no turns of sleep. This is going to be his first turn of sleep here. I think it's time, guys. I think we belly drum up here. I can't really break this thing otherwise. He stayed in, obviously, because we didn't see a turn of... I should be able to beat this thing 1v1 once I get +6. Let's do it. One turn sleep. Hopefully we get 2 turns on him. Okay, good. So this gives me a belly drum up. And then I'll recycle. Let's see, my custom set, Snorlax +6. How much does this do versus Celesteela? Let's assume it's Spadef. Oh gosh, that does a lot of damage. I will go ahead and recycle here. It's just my best play. He's still asleep, so if he wakes up, he gets a Leech Seed off. If he doesn't, I get a free recycle. So 3 turn sleep coming in clutch there, allowing me to get +6 and get my berry back. And now stuff is going to start taking a beating for my opponent's team. Hammer time. What are you going to do, Seed? Okay. You're about to take like 70% here. I still have my berry. He's going to get a lot back from the Seed, don't get me wrong. But as long as he's not Substitute, which he's not, because you would have gone for Sub against the Mungus if you had it. It might be Protect, that is an option, is that he is Protect, but even if he is Protect, he's trying to burn me. But he's just going to trigger my berry. Hopefully he doesn't burn. So I'm going to come back in at 100% with my Snorlax. And Celesteela's gone. Yeah, so that worked out perfectly. If he did bring Celesteela, this was kind of my plan, was that I would set it up so I could get a belly drum off to punch through. So we have a +6 Snorlax, pretty good bulk investment, and we have 246 HP. So, I could get rid of this Metagross right now, but I don't think that's in my best interest. I think I always go Slowbro here, because Snorlax is still very valuable in taking a hit from Hydreigon. I'm not going to risk getting it flinched down and then putting myself to where a position where I could maybe lose the Hydreigon. So I'm going to go Slowbro every time, even though I'm plus 6 lax. He's not going to expect me to switch out. He's just going to go for something like Iron Head. So this gives me a free turn in with my Slowbro. And I will Trick Room. Everything I brought is very, very slow. Yeah, he does nothing with that. See, he does nothing. I'll get my Trick Room off here. More than likely he's going to go Hydreigon. If I'm predicting him to go oh, he Thunder Punches. Okay, that's not going to do anything either. Yeah. I got my Trick Room off. Just super good for me. And now this is just, you can't crit me. I'm faster than you. And I will get my extra bulk by Mega Evolving, and I will slack off and just take hits from this thing. He's probably going to Thunder Punch again here. I want to see what this calc is here. Metagross, Zacker with Thunder Punch. Does 70 max to me. I have enough turns of Trick Room that this doesn't matter. Should be able to stall him out. No, I'll go for the Skull Burn here. If you switch in Hydreigon, it's in range of Ice Beam. If I burn this, I also just destroy it 1v1. That also does a lot of damage. He Thunder Punches here, so I gotta recover up. It is really nice though that he can't critical hit me. I switched out Metagross. Smart guy. Let's see, Hydreigon. Do you actually take this though, bro? Ice Beam does 55 to 65 to non-invested. And you were, how much did you take from Snorlax? I can get an idea of your HP investment at least. You can't be Assault Vest because you went for Taunt. And return did 48 to 57.4. So I may have gotten a lower roll with that. So Trick Room is still up. I have one more turn. I think this should KO actually. Probably shouldn't have risked this, but I think we'll be okay. I think this will KO him. Yeah. Yep. Very good turn. Yep, and now I just try to get my Trick Room back up again, and I can't lose at this point. He has to flinch me down into range of his Thunder Punch, or get a Thunder Punch full para on me in order to get this off. He can do 70 max. And there's part one of my opponent's grand plan. But I get the Trick Room off, so I think we're good here. Because Amoonguss is going to be able to foul play this thing, and I think he's just about in foul play range. Certainly he's in foul play range after this Scald. So, yeah, it's not a big deal to me to try and 3-0. I crit him. Didn't crit burn. So, yeah, this game's over. He's not going to knock me out here. If he full pairs me, then I come in with one of my slow mons and win. I'll probably go Snorlax and win, because Snorlax deserves it after breaking his Celesteela and taking that Hydreigon hit. He bullet punches, that's absolutely not going to KO me. Yeah. Yeah. So I do end up winning 3-0 after all. Pretty solid, pretty solid. Yeah, those are two really good games right there. Those are definitely some good games. We're at about 25 minutes here, and just got to 1600. So I probably will end this one here. I'll probably make this one a little bit shorter. No. Let's check our rating, and then I will stop the recording. Well, I might talk for a bit. All right, 1606, 8-1. Really good start, honestly. To the season, this team's working out as planned, as I wanted. So I'm very pleased with how everything's been going. Have gotten a little fortunate. I mean, like that one game with the glow score where it was guillotining and I dodged 3 of them. I was lucky, but at the same time, it's 30% accurate. So, but yeah, I don't really like this team's matchup against glow score, which is kind of why I was thinking maybe a more offensive Gengar. Because Shadow Ball into Icy Wind / HP Ice is going to be able to get rid of the especially defensive glow scores that are running around to try and check Aegislash. And then that would be really nice for my team because obviously you can see I don't really have anything that really wants to deal with Earthquake plus Guillotine. So that's definitely an option. You know, if I can get Gengar in a favorable matchup like against Metagross or something, I just Shadow Ball. As glow score comes in, then I Icy Wind and I get rid of it, and then I win. That would be interesting, and I feel like I'd also be more inclined to bring Gengar if I knew it could actually hit stuff like Tapu Fini with Sludge Bomb. Because right now I'm just mono Shadow Ball, so it's kind of like hard to justify bringing it to certain matchups because it just doesn't. I just don't have the coverage to do damage to a lot of things. So, but yeah, other than that, pretty good team so far because I'm doing well. I guess going back to the last game we just played. So Snorlax obviously was really critical there, and I think that's kind of how the person who built this team intended it to be used. You can come in, you can just pivot around on special threats that are kind of threatening this team. So something like Hydreigon, where I don't have a single Dark Pulse resist on my team. My way of dealing with Dark Pulse is just to have stuff that's sufficiently bulky to take it on. And I think that's really the niche where Snorlax niche has been expanding in the metagame, is that there are a lot of good special attackers. I mean, you have stuff like Coco, Lele, Finny, all running around. Offensive Finny is a lot more common these days than it used to be. Stuff like Hydreigon, not as common, but it still exists. And Snorlax has just such good special bulk as well as utility, the ability to set up reliable recovery and recycle, as long as you don't get knocked off. Good offensive typing in normal and decent coverage with Earthquake, Fire Punch. Yeah, it just makes it really valuable on all the teams because you can pivot into Pokemon like Hydreigon, Coco, Finny, whatever. Get your berry, take like any 2 or 3 hits, fire off some good chip damage with a super effective move or return. Put yourself in a position where you can bring in something else that can do more damage to your opponent. So, yeah, I think that game kind of showed off why Lax was good. I came in on Hydreigon, took very little from his Dark Pulse, got a good enough chunk to put in range of Ice Beam for later in the game, and then I was able to set it up so I could Belly Drum on a Sleeping Celesteela and just punch through something that resisted me because nothing is really resist at +6. Yeah, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This was actually really fun for me to record. The first game was really fun for me to play, getting all those predictions right, and then game 2 is really nice just seeing how the overall build of this team just came into effect. With Snorlax being able to do what I'm using this team for, to belly drum up and punch holes, and then Snorlax to Slowbro to just be able to come in, eat hits from a big threat in the metagame and a big threat to this team in Mega Metagross, and just put myself in a position to win with Slowbro. So yeah, good games. Leave a like, leave a comment if you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode of BSS 2K18. Till then, have a good day.